Welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is May 7th, 2025, and we're diving into the first quarter earnings report of Entegris. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Entegris is a key player in the semiconductor industry, providing advanced materials and process solutions. Their Q1 2025 earnings report has just been released, and there's a lot to unpack.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Entegris reported net sales of $773 million for Q1 2025, which is a slight increase from the previous year. John, can you elaborate on this?
Absolutely. The net sales increased by 0.3% year over year. However, when we exclude the impact of divestitures, the adjusted net sales actually grew by 5%. This growth is driven by strong demand for their CMP consumables and microcontamination control solutions.
And what about their profitability?
On the profitability front, Entegris reported a non-GAAP EPS of 67 cents, which is slightly below the analyst's forecast of 69 cents. The GAAP EPS came in at 41 cents. Despite the slight miss on EPS, the company maintained strong gross and EBITDA margins within their guidance.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. John, how is Entegris managing its operational efficiencies, and what does the future outlook look like?
Entegris has maintained a gross margin of 46.1% and an operating margin of 15.8%. The company is actively working to mitigate the impact of new tariff regimes by leveraging their global manufacturing footprint and regional supply chain capabilities. Looking forward, they remain optimistic about the long-term growth prospects of the semiconductor industry.
That's interesting. How are they planning to navigate the current uncertainties?
CEO Bertrand Loy mentioned that despite the macro uncertainties, Entegris is focused on delivering strong profitability, improving free cash flow, and paying down debt. They are also engaging closely with customers on technology roadmaps, which is expected to fuel their growth and market outperformance in the coming years.
Segment performance and strategic initiatives. Let's delve into the segment performance. How did Entegris' segments perform this quarter?
The Materials Solutions segment reported sales of $341.4 million, while the Advanced Purity Solutions segment brought in $433.9 million. The total segment profit was $183.1 million. Entegris is strategically focusing on new materials and purity, which are critical for improving device performance and achieving optimal yields.
What strategic initiatives are they undertaking to enhance their market position?
Entegris is capitalizing on their expertise in materials science and materials purity. They are working on new materials that align with their customers' technology roadmaps, which demand greater purity and performance. This strategic focus is expected to drive their growth and help them outperform the market.
Key takeaways. In summary, Entegris has shown resilience in Q1 2025 with net sales of $773 million and a non-GAAP EPS of 67 cents, slightly below the forecast. Their focus on operational efficiencies and strategic initiatives positions them well for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
Entegris is navigating the current uncertainties with a strong strategic focus and operational discipline. Their long-term growth prospects remain promising, especially with their emphasis on new materials and purity.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Entegris performance in the comments below.